The eighth fire is said to be the eternal fire of peace, bringing upon the world of connectedness amongst all living things. Which path will you choose? Which path will we choose together?
When I think of the world today, I think of a world that doesn't accept me for who I am.
When I think of the state of the world, I can't help but worry about the geopolitical tensions, human rights violations, and terrorism.
My heart breaks seeing so much war and conflict. How can anyone turn away from seeing the number of lives lost, communities being displaced? The repercussions are felt for generations.
I worry about the mounting problems with climate change and pollution.
It upsets me to see how misinformation and injustice have led to fear and complete disregard for marginalized communities.
I can't understand how in this day, where some people have access to so much, there's still those facing extreme poverty and hunger.
With so much happening in the world, I think young people are feeling lost. We don't know what we have to offer or what our purpose is.
I hope that I'll live to see a time where everyone has access to education, to learn to read and write so that they have the power to live themselves and their communities.
If I could wish for one thing, it would be for a world where we don't have to fight so hard to exist.
I hope to see a future where people are no longer homeless, where we can reach true equality and acceptance.
We need to solve global poverty. I've seen the struggles in my home country. People dealing with hunger, lack of education, and healthcare. It's devastating.
We need to engage more with each other to solve the challenges of tomorrow.
We need to recognize the intersection between the environment and social injustices. We have long ignored our Indigenous communities, neglecting Indigenous knowledges and ways of caring for the earth.
I hope to see a world where love in all forms is celebrated and respected.
I envision a world where education is not only accessible but a catalyst for peace. Through global access to quality education and fostering understanding, we can lay the foundation for lasting peace.
The eighth fire prophecy is an Anishinaabe prophecy that talks about the coming together of all people across Turtle Island from all corners of Aski, the earth. We have a choice as to whether we work for a common purpose, a common goal, towards mutual understanding for the benefit of all our relations, for the human family and beyond. Our continued survival counts on us being able to find ways of being in balance with one another and with all around us.
Our world is reverberating with the effects of climate change, conflict, and disruption. But there is hope. Indeed, hope comes, as Sean shared, from the lighting of the eighth fire, an everlasting fire of peace, whose existence, as Leanne Beta Samasay Simpson explains, depends upon our actions and our choices today. Actions and choices that inform what we do here at Centennial, but also ensuring students graduate with a greater understanding of their role within our society, to question, to challenge, to shape. We will and must continue to nurture creativity, wonder, and imagination, while empowering the next generation of graduates to lead with empathy, integrity, and a strong sense of social responsibility. I hope you too will help us light the eighth and final fire.